Bro, it's it's a new test you failing now. You know, you gotta pay attention because this test it make you think that you winning. It make you think that you having your way. The reason it make you think you having your way because you know you control this test. You choose how deep you let the parasites get in your heart, get in your body. You actually get to choose the parasite in this test. That's crazy, ain't it? Yes, chosen. You get to choose the parasite, and you get to allow it to leech on to you. But this time, it doesn't have to hurt you this time. It could actually, you could use it for your good. But as soon as you see it start to steal your blood and suck your energy and, you know, start playing defense on you, start blocking your threes and start getting in the way and start juking, you know. And the funny thing about this new type of player that comes in the way, that comes to stop you, they act like they're playing on your team. They act like they're playing on your team. And the parasite, it's in your body. You know, it's in your cells, it's in your organs, but the thing about it, if you mess around and get addicted to it, ooh, it's gonna be so hard to get that parasite out your body. It's gonna be so hard because you're gonna be obedient to it at your own will. Because you want it. And that's when it start to take over. It start to consume you from the inside out. Bro, and that's the worst thing that can happen to you. That's the worst thing that can happen to a garden. Have you ever seen fruit like in a garden and then you see like holes in the watermelon, holes in the fruit? Well, that's because some bugs done got inside the watermelon and they done sucked the watermelon. So when you cut the watermelon open, it's gonna look white as red. It's supposed to look all the way red, but it's gonna look white as red. I wish I had a watermelon for you. And you will see it cut open. And you was like, dang, it sucked all the juice out of it. See, that's what these folks are trying to do to you. Because they know they cannot stop you growing to a nice fruit. So they trying to suck the juices inside of you. Suck the juices outside of you. They trying to suck them out of you. And feast for themselves. This is discernment, bro. This is discernment. See, the thing about it, though, famo, let me tell you this. Real talk. Let me tell you this. These people are going to wonder, how do you know things? How do you know this? How do you know that? And you try to, you put little bait out there, you put little stuff out there, and next thing you know, they falling for it every single time, bro. And then they're asking you, how do you know these things? And you're doing good by not telling them how you know things. And not telling them what you know. You're doing great about that. But the thing is, though, see, they see you with the naked eye, so they gotta wait on the blood to drip to move. See, you don't see with the naked eye, you see with a spiritual eye. So you don't have to wait until everything to crash down for you to move out the way. But if you keep playing with that fire, you keep playing with the fire, I'm telling you, bro, sis, you're gonna get burnt with it, bro. You're gonna get burnt with it, bro. It's gonna be hot, scorching. Yeah, God got you. Yeah, you got the grace, but you gotta stop it, bro. I don't know what this is for. It has to stop now. You had your fun, you did what you had to do, but everything else is propaganda, it's fake, bro. Listen, sis, listen. These people know your God. They speak the same thing. And they're trying to use it to manipulate you because they know your frequency has gotten higher. You don't got so turned up. So you cannot let your heart away so easy. Blessings in disguise. You got to pay attention. They can feel your shift. And they always pointing it out. And that's how, like, why are they always pointing out when you shifting? Because they want to control it. They want to put strings on you. And they want to control when you shift. But when you shift and you move in your heart, and you move, you pull away, they feel it instantly. That's why they ask you, why you acting like this? Why you acting like that? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? They get to asking why? That's what your attackers are doing to you. It could be a family member, a spouse, significant other, somebody at the job, a friend. They feel you shifting and they're asking why it is, why that. Testing your boundaries, testing your patience, testing your time. And when they start testing your time, that's when you need to start telling you. That's when you start moving around. You need to start forgetting the things they gave to you because they try to finesse you with the law of reciprocity, whatever. And I'm telling you, bro, give it all back to them. But they're trying to slow you down. They're trying to trick you. Yeah, they sound good, but you don't really see them walking it though. You just see them talking it. You gonna put your life in their hands for that? And it's gonna hurt so hard when you pull the strings out your body, all the attachments, all the fake soul ties, whatever like that. It's gonna hurt so hard if you keep getting attached. You gotta pull them out. Telling you, bro. Pay attention. Yeah, I know. If it don't kill you, make you stronger. But why not learn? Why not go ahead and make the right move off the rip? Why play with fire? I don't know what this is for. Hey, but listen. God is proud of you, though. See, the grace He put in your life, it's not because you earned it or you did something better than somebody else. It's just because He loved you like that. Like, He just loved what He created. And that's why He don't be letting nothing mess with you. But don't mean you can do crazy stuff, but I'm just saying, either way, you gonna be straight. So pick your head up, man. And pull all them leashes off your heart. Soul Surgeon, man. Hey, link in bio. Cash out. Donate to the channel. You got the new Instar gear you want to get on, the Instar gear. You got that. Got the phone calls. If you need somebody to cuss out, want to cuss me out, you can just call, cuss me out, whatever. You know. Or you trying to just figure out what you could do with your life, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's cold out here. But yeah, Soul Surgeon, man. Hey. See, they thought by having you down bad was gonna make you, turn or act crazy or do something. But they understand, bro, you've been going through these type of things, bro. Like, It didn't phase you anymore, bro. These bad things don't phase you no more, so it's easy. So don't even let these folks get in your way or make you feel like you gotta give up. So, you know, why give up now? If you ask me, bro, if you ask me, I think you're doing great. I think you're doing spectacular. I think you're doing amazing. You don't gotta give up, man. So just keep going. Just keep going up the hill, bro. Just keep going stupid. Just keep going retarded. Because whatever you're doing is working. It's not only changing you, it's changing the whole community. It's changing people around you. It's making them look in the mirror and say, I can't be this person no more. I see such and such got their life together and I see everything working for them. And you making them go the right way, bro. Sis, I don't know what this is for, bro, but you believing in yourself, you having confidence, you having consistency, you being the person that you being, bro, is doing something in your community. It's doing something to the people around you. Look at your environment now. Look at the choices that you're making. So don't ever feel bad about the past. Don't ever feel bad about making the right decision. Don't ever feel bad about that. They're going to always try to make you feel bad about making the right decision, but don't ever feel bad about that, bro. Be patient. That's where your patience got to kick in. You keep wanting to revert to your old ways, and you got to think about it. It's like, who's talking? Is this the old version of me talking? Or is this the new version I'm trying to turn up to? You know? And when you pray, make sure you pray different now. You got to be praying for, you know, the strength to endure the battles, because no matter what, you know, he loves you, so he's trying to prune things out of you that's messed up, that's bad. You know, that you can't take no more. And the problem is, the pain is that there's the pruning, the shedding, the stripping away, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt. Because the part of you, the thick-skinned part of you that you had to use to survive, you can't use it no more. That thick skin scares away the new opportunities that you have now. So you might have to cut the dreads off. You might have to get rid of the grill. You might have to pull your pants up. You might have to, you know what I'm saying, brush the teeth more. You might have to get better hair because you might have to shave your beard. You might have to, females, you know what you got to do. You might have to switch out wig. You know, you might have to change. I ain't finna go, but you know how you need to do. You have to upgrade your class, upgrade your frequency, upgrade your size, upgrade your whole everything about you, because you're trying to fit spiritual clothes that don't fit anymore. You know, you're not the same person anymore. So it's impossible for you to commit the same habits and do the same habits. It's impossible for it to work out for you that way, because you've been upgraded. So welcome. Hey man, y'all like, share, subscribe the video. Clothes on deck. Go to the link in the bio. If you want something custom, go to the link in the bio. I got all the clothes that you need, bro. Turn up. I don't know who needs to hear this, but for this Valentine's Day, I need you to fall in love with yourself again. You need to fall in love with yourself. Yeah, I said it. Fall in love with yourself again. You used to be in love with yourself. You used to love yourself. You used to show yourself so much love. You used to be there for yourself. Take care of yourself. Get yourself fresh. Have yourself looking so clean. You ain't been doing that, man. So for Valentine's Day, man, before you love somebody else who, they're kind of shaky, make sure you love yourself first, man. Because ain't nobody gonna love you like you love yourself, except for your mama. Go crazy, man. So serious, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this game you playing is so rigged, bro. It's rigged in the mud, bro. Stupid rigged. It's like it knows every move you make.
It knows your next move. It knows when to throw in the distraction, when to leave you alone, when to follow you. And the thing about it, bro, when you making the most impact and you're feeling, you will feel the resistance, you will feel the growth stretching your heart. Like, you can feel it inside. And it's like, if you're just now starting to stay focused in the, long periods of deep work, deep focus, you will get like a urge to get up all the time or to move around. And bro, I promise you, all you're doing is just developing the capacity to handle more responsibility. That's all, bro. So actually, this is a blessing, not a curse. And the fact that you keep doing it and not giving up, bro, sis, you should be so proud of yourself. But there's only one thing that can stop you. There's only one thing. And that's if you let people, places, and things get in your way. If you got the money, don't be exploring new things to spend it on. Stay disciplined. Keep doing what you've been doing, bro, sis. Because the minute you start to do all these trick shots and do the legs and behind the back passes, bro, you just might turn the ball over. I ain't gonna say you gonna turn the ball over now. Do your thing now. Do your thing now. But hey, if you turn the ball over, just make sure you get it back on defense, bro. Defense, your consistency. So it ain't over for you. So you might have got your shot blocked. You might have got turned the ball over real quick. That's why your heart feel a little, a little funky. It feel a little heavy, like, so if your heart feel a little heavy right now, bro, you turned the ball over, you made a mistake. You slipped on your discipline. You slipped on your principles. You let somebody play with your boundaries. You can't let no one play the guitar with your boundaries and your emotions. You can't let them play with it, bro. You gotta control the strings. You gotta control the notes. You gotta control it. So don't be out here, playing sloppy. Make sure you keep control of that ball, man. Make sure you run it up the hole every single time, every single day. And make sure you be patient too. And have grace in yourself. Because, you are you got. It ain't really no second chances. It's second chances, but, that's for God to give you. But the fact that you brave and you keep going, it just might give you a second chance. It just might give you grace. Like he been giving you, bro. But don't take it for granted. If you do, just go extra stupid hard. So if you fell down, you made a mistake, be honest. Say, I made a mistake. Lord, I apologize. Please fix me. Help me. I keep falling for whatever you falling for. I don't know what this is for. What it might be. Now, the reply to it might be something dramatic. It might be drastic. Access might get cut off. You put in a situation where you're forced to be, by yourself. I don't know. But I know you got a mission though. And that mission has to get done. That mission has to get accomplished. And that's why your spirit feel like this. That's why your soul feel like this. That's why your spirit feel heavy when you make some mistakes. Because your spirit don't recognize words. Your spirit don't like words. Your spirit don't talk. Your spirit sees patterns. Your spirit sees signs. Your spirit recognizes patterns and loops and signs. Colors, everything, it be recognizing these things. So that part of you that be ignoring the red flags, be ignoring all the flags and these folks in these situations, bro. Your spirit be feeling it, bro, and it's into your gut, bro. Man, that's why you got butterflies all in your belly. It ain't because you drink a whole bunch of coffee. No, your spirit be letting you know, bro, these folks not it, bro. These folks are not right. I don't care if Shawty and them speaking the same word. I don't care if her daddy is the pastor, whatever. His daddy the pastor, whatever, bro. Like, if he the pastor, it don't even matter. The spirit be telling you, bro. It be telling you, bro, don't be going for it, man. Don't be going for it, man. And you like, dang, why God put me in a situation where cause you gotta have your discernment. You're a queen in the making. You're a king in the making. You gotta keep getting these fraudulent blessings so you can keep learning your lesson. Because he needs you to be a master. So you're gonna keep repeating the loop again after again, and you're gonna keep getting, yeah. Your heart gonna feel it. You got to recognize these patterns and you gotta change them. You put it like this, bro. You are you're in control of your timeline. You're in control of it. God giving you the gift of choice. That's the seat of your destiny. You can pick any seat of your destiny. He giving you the choices to do it. You should already know when you try to shoot the shot, when you close to the hole, if you don't pump fake, they gonna block you, bro. You gotta do a pump fake first, bro. The goal look like it's easy. It's right there. You look like you a dunker, but them folks are all around you. You gotta do a pump fake and then go up dunk, bro. Sis. Come on now. You think it's really gonna be that sweet? You think it's really gonna be that sweet? Really? And you a high-ranking angelic being, whoever you are. I don't know what you is, but you chose and you get saved and you won't be getting touched. I'm proud of you though, bro, because you are brave, sis. You are brave. I know sometimes you feel lonely and you might feel like you in a cave. So then you get out the cave and you take risks. Ego get involved and you get too happy. But remember, you fall down, bro, you gotta get back up and play defense, man. You know? The snake be hiding in the cut. But when you throw the bait out there, and the bait is sun shining, bro, you throw the bait out there, you sit back, you watch, and you see a snake rise up. And you like, where he came from? He been there the whole time. She been there the whole time. But when you threw the bait out there, that's when they revealed themselves. Be crazy, bro. You would throw the bait out there. You will see him, and you like, dang, that's a big old snake, boy. God, dang. And you were just finna go play in that garden. Now, I'm sorry, but if you want to survive at high levels, this is what you have to do. This is what is this is what's required of you, son. This is what's required of you now, ma'am. Bro, these people can feel it, bro. The consciousness have lifted. These snow days, bro, it's cleansing the conscious, the frequency of everybody, bro. People is on point. You know why? Because the AI is too lit now, bro. The God is giving people extra discernment, bro. These evil spirits got discernments too. So you got to be extra turned these days and be extra focused, be extra paying attention. Not caught up in these, spiral loops that go out of control that they're creating right now to get you in the web, bro. I ain't trying to go in the deep end, bro. But this is why you got to get extra tested. Because sooner or later, bro, they're going to have a web so big, you're going to catch everybody, bro. And you might have to be the person that, get up out that thing. Hey, man, I ain't trying to go off topic, man. Y'all go crazy, man. You feeling what I'm saying? Put a heart in the comment section or something, man. Soul search, man. Go crazy. You brave, man. Hey, man, proud of you. Don't ever give up. Go crazy. I'm saying, it get to a point where the choice be up to you. It be your choice. How long you gonna let these parasites leech you? Take away months, weeks, days, years, decades, from your peace. Imagine you got this parasite that's stealing your peace, this parasite over here stealing your joy, this parasite over here stealing your faith, that parasite over there stealing your confidence, that parasite over there stealing your money. All these different parasites that she gotta flush out your system. And how you do it? I'm glad you asked. Bro, just how you get the real parasites out your body, you gotta fast, you gotta, eat one meal a day, no meals. You gotta do the same thing with these people, bro. You gotta get away from these folks, get away from these people. You gotta step away. And it's just like the sugar craving at night. You're gonna wanna indulge in them. You're gonna wanna, pick up the phone. You're gonna wanna pull up. You're gonna wanna, and they're gonna have the snacks right there ready for you. They got a cake. The thing is at their house, they got a cake thing at their house. You walk in, they got the cake thing where you can see all the different cakes. They invite you in there for free. You think it's for free? Your energy, momentum. That's how you get to your blessings. Consistency, confidence, bravery. All that ingredients that you got to make success. When you rock with them, you indulge in them. They take all that back, bro. They take all that from you. All of that gone out the window. It's over with. That's what you swap out when you know, let these different parasites steal your joy. And I know you don't even know you're doing it because you're looking at it with your normal eye. You're looking at it with your regular eye. You pull up over there with your normal eyes, with your manly eyes, your womanly eyes, and you're like, oh, they're nice. They're nice people. They give me this. They give me that. You know, they clock me in at the job. They steal from me, whatever. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for, bro. That's why it's so easy to get caught up in this. It's so easy to get caught up in these folks. It's so easy to get caught up in it. Because you're not used to that temptation. The temptation is like supernatural temptation, like, you know. But that says a lot about you and how far you came, chosen one. So the fact that you know, falling down right now, or you might have, you know, and if you're not falling down, you're going crazy, man. Like, but this is why this is happening. You know, a lot of supernatural testing going on, bro. You gotta have your armor ready, sis. And the thing about it, sis, listen. You in situations, because I know you super nice. Used to always being nice, and you never cut people off. But now you gotta cut people off now. You know, just because he's spending money, bro, you don't mean he good for you. You gotta cut them off. You know what he doing? You know what they doing? You too, bro. You know the things that you see in the dark that's not right, bro, that's coming out the light. And you're allowing it. And if you don't see it, you feel it. And pay attention. Because sometimes blessings turn to lessons. And you don't figure out the lesson, you get to stressing, and then you get to guessing, and then it's, you know, the loop repeats. The cycle continues. So you gotta do it different this time, bro. Sis, you gotta do it different. Do not go for it. Hit them with a pump fake. These blessings be counterfeit, bro. Be careful. Don't push your heart in the wrong thing. If you gotta swap your heart out for it, then it's not it. I don't know who this is for. If you feel like you're swapping out your heart to receive a blessing, then that's not a blessing, then that's a lesson. So don't swap out your heart to receive a blessing. I guarantee you're gonna learn a lesson, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you don't let people in here, bro. You don't let people in here, but I let you in one time. So let me tell you, bro. See, the resistance that you're going through it's like a security guard, a bouncer. See, it's standing in front of the club of your dreams, your goals. You know, not angry, not emotional at all. It's not supposed to be, and not personal. You see what I'm saying? It's just doing the job. It just got a job to do. So you getting mad at resistance. It's just doing the job. It's supposed to do the job. And the job is simple, bro. Don't let people who are not aligned in. Don't let people, you know, who ain't got their ID in, bro. You know, because only certain people can get to the other side of the door that's supposed to be on the other side of the door. You see? See, most people look at resistance like pain, fear, doubt, anxiety, struggle. All these type of things I just said,
See, that's the obvious version of resistance. You know? Obvious. That's just like resistance saying no. Simple no. But it's different levels, different versions of resistance as well. The ones I just explained, you know, that's just the obvious, but all the resistance, it's not mean, it doesn't come in worry. Sometimes it smiles, it nods. It might even step slightly to the side and offer you something more comfortable. It might be a whole bunch of freedom when you think you mastered discipline. See, this type of resistance, it comes as pleasure. And this is where most people get confused. See, I listen in my car now, you know, to make sure you understand what I'm saying now. Because pleasure, you know, it feels like permission. It tries to get you comfortable. It feels like relief, like you made it to the top. You see what I'm saying? And next thing you know, people start being nice to you. You feel like you're finally getting a break, like the struggle is over with. That's how you feel, right? And that's why it works. That's exactly why it works. See, resistance and pain, it challenges your strength. But resistance and pleasure, it tests your awareness. And your awareness is the most rarest strength you can have. To be aware, like when things are slipping, to be aware when things are changing. And the way it starts, you know, you decide you're gonna change, you decide you're gonna cut these folks off, or you're gonna stop this, or you decide you're gonna build this or build that. You know, that's how it starts. You decide you're gonna focus, you're gonna lock in this time. And right when you're about to move, pleasure shows up, lying, and says, "Are you done enough? Sis, you done enough. You've done enough for today. You know, you've been through a lot. You did better than yesterday. You deserve to relax. You deserve to chill. Just watch one more video. You can watch it, you know, just one more scroll. You good. Just go to the store and buy one more black, whatever. Long story short, just one more. That's what it try to get you to do. Just go hang out with them one more night. Just to do it one more time. And none of these are really evil. But that's the trick. That's the trick that it wants you to fall to. Because resistance, it doesn't need to destroy you. Not at all. See, you're going to destroy yourself. It just needs to delay you. You know? Because dreams don't die from attacks. They die from delay. When you're like, dang, it's not happening, I give up. Like, that's how most of dreams die. They die from tomorrow. You know?
I'll just start tomorrow.
All your dreams die. It's like, I'll do it after this, I'll do it after that. So the pleasure resistance, that's the VIP resistance. It ain't blocking no door or anything. It builds a lounge outside the club. You can hear the music and everything, let you smoke, drink, comfortable seat, got the DJ, good lighting out there for you. And it's free. You know, you got people out there with you too. And the trick is, you feel like you can sit out there forever as well. And you get stagnant because you're like, okay, well, I'm close enough. And the closeness, that's the danger. Because it feels like you're making progress without requiring the commitment part. And that's how people start leaking their potential out. Not from failure. It's just from slow sedation, because you're not committed no more. You know, I know you want to be entertained. I know you want somebody to jump up here with a clown suit on and entertain you, stimulate you, give you dopamine hits. But understand, you're leaking your potential every time you engage in it. You got to stay aligned. And here's the difference that most people miss. You always miss this part. See, real pleasure is restorative. It gives back. Fake pleasure, it drains. And aesthetic. You know? The real pleasure, it fills you. And then it gets you right back to what you're supposed to be on. It puts you right back on track. See, fake pleasure replaces effort before it even begins. So you won't even start. It make you not even want to get nothing done. Make you not even want to start. Make you not even want to try. The real pleasure send you back sharp, aligned, focused, straight. And then fake pleasure make you forget. Make you forget your goal. Make you dull your knife. Make it not sharp. So how you know the difference in real time? Tell me. How do you know? What around you is the real pleasure and the fake pleasure? What is sharpening? Does the pleasure return you back to your mission? Or does it quietly negotiate you from it? Because you keep having to hop in my car and find out the answer, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you. Because pleasure that don't serve you never agrees with the purpose. It says, go rest. Come back stronger. See, negotiating pleasure says, just a little longer. Just 5 more minutes. Come on, bro. Then tomorrow. And momentum is so fragile. You gotta understand this. Momentum is like a flame. As soon as you get momentum, you know, if you engage in the wrong pleasure, the pleasure that negotiate, it'll blow it down. And it's like a soft wind, like it just keep blowing your momentum away, blowing your momentum away. And next thing you know, your fire go out. That's why discipline ain't about punishment. It keep the fire lit. It keep the clarity, keep you aware. It keep you sharp. See, with discipline is the ability to tell when something is feeding you versus when it's feeding on you. Because with discipline, pleasure that serves you, that's helping you, has an ending that's built into it. You see what I mean? See, you can feel the moment when it's complete. See, that pleasure that's negotiating with you, that's trying to stay with you, it has no ending. It's never fulfilled. It stretches time. It makes time go slow. It makes you lose track of minutes, makes you lose track of hours. See, the pleasure that's good for you, it doesn't do that. The pleasure that's bad for you, it makes you lose your intentions. You don't even know why you started. You don't even know why you're doing it. You're like, well, what am I writing a book for? And the bouncer at the club is just watching. Not judging you. We're watching. You know? Just to watch to see if you could feel the pull and still choose to go forward. To not get in that VIP of destruction, because this club he's trying to let you in is the club of your dreams. And it opens for people who delay the pleasure without resenting it. That's the trick. And that's the real qualifications. So, if resistance came as pain every time, everyone will recognize it. You know? But resistance, since it's just as a pleasure, it only catches those who are close. So, if you was far away, you wouldn't even feel this. You wouldn't even feel nothing. You wouldn't even feel like, you know, the world's caving in. So that means you on the right track. But if pleasure is listen, bro, if pleasure is negotiating with you right now, softly, kindly, sweetly, that's a sign. That's a sign. You're standing at the door. You're standing at your breakthrough. And the final test, it isn't strength. No. It isn't willpower. No. Guess what? It's honesty. Honesty about what this moment is costing you. What is it costing you? Because pleasure that serves you never costs you momentum. It never costs you the flame. It never costs you the fire. But that negotiating pleasure always does. I'm gonna put you on a little secret, man. I'm gonna tell you the quiet truth. Don't tell nobody this. Before I kick out my car. The people who get inside the club of dreams, they're not immune to temptation. You know, they feel the temptation. They recognize it. They see it. They feel the pull. They don't demonize pleasure. None of that. They don't worship it either. They acknowledge. They acknowledge it. And they keep walking forward. You know why? Because they remember why they came here. And that's what you gotta do too. And once you do that, the bouncer gonna step aside. Not because you fought him. but because you didn't get distracted. So what you gonna do? You gonna let all the furniture outside the club, everything outside, outside your dreams distracts you? So you don't stay aligned so you can get in? Because when comfort no longer controls you, the world is yours. Everything's in your time. See, destiny be calling you, but you can never answer. Because when you enjoy the world so much without letting it detour you, that's when doors really open. And once you inside, you realize the wait was the price. And the discipline, that was just the ticket. See, resistance, it was never our enemy or nothing. It was just a filter. Because it couldn't let everybody in. Isn't that crazy? If this added value to your life, put a heart in the comment section or something. Soul Search, man. Like, share, subscribe, go crazy, man. I feel stupid, man. Get out my car, man. Get out my car. Don't be hitchhiking no more. Get out my car right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of you so much. Because you really could have crashed out. You really could have took it there, but you didn't take it there. You slowed it down. You kept your peace. You kept your integrity. You stayed down. You didn't let all the... You didn't let the pressure get to you. You didn't let it fold you, bro. You stayed down to the boundaries, see? See, your enemy, all he needs is you. He needs you to waste one more year. Think about how fast the time is going. You finally got the mission. Now he's trying to slow you down, bro. So don't fall for it. You know what falling for it look like. Alright, check this out. It's just a shout out to everybody who's been subscribing. Now, before we get into this message, I'm gonna let you know, this is not for everybody. This is not for entertainment. It's just to bring awareness to why things are happening crazy in your life. And so you can have a form of peace, a form of understanding. So before we get to it, let's talk about things you went through. See, you didn't understand that you was going through a initiation period where heaven was trying to see if they should allow you to receive the blessings of authority, ownership, but they had to shape you. They had to form integrity in you. They had to make sure they can trust you without you feeling the pressure of a spotlight down on you. See, they made sure to put you through so much fire, to so much heat, to so much pain that when you made it out, you would be straight pure gold, sis. And now look at you. So everything you've been through, and you still got faith, and you still smiling, and you still happy, see? You're a piece of precious metal now. You're a diamond in the rough now. So having to be a stripper, or having to be a drug dealer, or having to be whatever you didn't want to be at the time to survive your situation, it all played out. It all had a purpose. And you see how nobody could touch you. You see, it might look like the demons was around you and fire was smoking and you couldn't see. But what happened? Every single time you made it out. And you didn't even have to put up a fight. It's been so many times, Chosen One. It's been so countless times where they had the ups on you. They had the location on you. They even had fake evidence on you. Some of it was real. They decepted you, stole your trust, tried to steal your heart. See, they didn't know you were chosen. So when they did all the love bombs, all the love spells, and they tried to take your heart, they did all the full moon conversions. They did everything that they could think of to steal your heart, to get control over you like a puppet master. And it seemed like it was working. It seemed like, you was fried. It seemed like it was all over with, like you didn't stand a chance. But you didn't realize, and now you look back, that God allows you to feel that. He allows you to absorb that pain and see what it feels like, because he knew one day that same pain you had to go through, you would help somebody else who would be ready to jump off a cliff by feeling the pain that you had to go through. So when I call you a soul surgeon or soul surgeons, because everything you went through, it wasn't only for you. It was for him, her, them, and everybody else who confused and lost that seed, and even the people who hate you. So they can come and be who they're supposed to be. See, those who are going through your journey right now, where you're going through your initiation period, humiliation, financial frustration, heaven is just trying to get you prepared for the inauguration of your authority, of your leadership. See, the old Babylon, the old ways, everything that they used to do in the past. I know you've been hearing about the wealth transfer. That's a real thing. They had to give up their wealth. They had to give up things. And they tried to pass it to their bloodline, but God was there. And he told the kids of the offsprings of evil, if you accept this, the curse be passed on to you. So I don't want it. I don't want it. They've been pushing it away. But your mindset is still thinking that you can't have things. Your mindset is still under the survival, under the scrutiny mindset of, I can't raise my hand. I gotta be quiet. I'm letting you know now, chosen one. That little light of yours, little light of mine, it's okay to let it shine now. I seriously mean that. It's okay to let your light shine now. Babylon is falling. Don't you see the shift in the consciousness? Don't you see the shift in the energy? Everything has changed now. The earth needs more positivity. So that's why people like you have been stepping up to the plate. And you might not see no crazy financial blessings, but think about the things you do see. Look how people treat you these days. Look how you treat other people. Look at the reflection you give off. Look at yourself. Look at your reflection. You have become a great human being. And back in the day, you wasn't allowed to really be a great human being. You wasn't allowed to show love. You wasn't allowed to be nice. You wasn't allowed to be yourself in public without attacks. But now I'm telling you, everything has changed. You don't have to hide no more, man. Be yourself. Like, share, subscribe.
Go crazy, man. Yeah. See, they thought by having you down bad was gonna make you, turn or act crazy or do something. But they didn't understand, bro. You've been going through these type of things, bro. Like, it didn't phase you anymore, bro. These bad things don't phase you no more, so it's easy. So don't even let these folks get in your way or make you feel like you gotta give up. So, why give up now? If you ask me, bro. If you ask me, I think you're doing great. I think you're doing spectacular. I think you're doing amazing. You don't gotta give up, man. So just keep going. Just keep going up the hill, bro. Just keep going stupid. Just keep going retarded. Because whatever you're doing is working. It's not only changing you, it's changing the whole community. It's changing people around you. It's making them look in the mirror and say, I can't be this person no more. I see such that's got their life together and I see everything working for them. And you making them go the right way, bro. Sis, I don't know what this is for, bro, but you believing in yourself, you having confidence, you having consistency, you being the person that you being, bro, is doing something in your community. It's doing something to the people around you. Look at your environment now. Look at the choices that you're making. So don't ever feel bad about the past. Don't ever feel bad about making the right decision. Don't ever feel bad about that. They're going to always try to make you feel bad about making the right decision, but don't ever feel bad about that, bro. Be patient. That's where your patience got to kick in. You keep wanting to revert to your old ways, and you got to think about it. It's like, who's talking? Is this the old version of me talking? Or is this the new version I'm trying to turn up to? And when you pray, make sure you pray different now. You got to be praying for, the strength to endure the battles, because no matter what, he loves you, so he's trying to prune things out of you that's messed up, that's bad. That you can't take no more. And the problem is, the pain is that there's the pruning, the shedding, the stripping away, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt. Because the part of you, the thick-skinned part of you that you had to use to survive, you can't use it no more. That thick skin scares away the new opportunities that you have now. So you might have to cut the dreads off. You might have to get rid of the grill. You might have to pull your pants up. You might have to, brush the teeth more. You might have to get better hair because you might have to shave your beard. You might have to, females, you know what you got to do. You might have to switch out wig. You might have to change it. I ain't finna go, but you know how you need to do. You have to upgrade your class, upgrade your frequency, upgrade your size, upgrade your whole everything about you, because you're trying to fit spiritual clothes that don't fit anymore. You're not the same person anymore. So it's impossible for you to commit the same habits and do the same habits. It's impossible for it to work out for you that way, because you've been upgraded. So welcome. Hey man, y'all like, share, subscribe to the video. Clothes on deck. Go to the link in the bio. If you want something custom, go to the link in the bio. I got all the clothes that you need, bro. Turn up. See, that's your biggest weakness though, bro. Like, you don't be wanting to let things go so you can get the deck shuffled. See, you gotta let things go so the real reality God can shuffle the deck and give you some new cards. That's why you in the same loop, in the same pattern, going through the same cycle. But grace be saving you. Grace. So when things fall apart, that's grace too. Job not going your way, or you not getting a certain job, or you not, having success. with a certain relationship, a lot of those things are grace because the little things would have went out how you wanted it to go out because you can't see the devil so sneaky. You can't see the whole plan, the whole big picture. So you end up getting, you know what I'm saying, slayed. You end up getting devoured. You know, he eats you alive. Right? He don't even chew you up, he just eats you alive. While you still thinking you doing your own thing. You in his mouth the whole time. Bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, then you gotta get out his mouth. You know, with the instar, the compass within you. Cause ain't nobody gonna be there, bro. And I'm telling you, when these people, yo, attacker, bro, whoever these people, I'm telling you, these people, I don't know where they coming from, bro. But when these people lure you into these tunnels, into these decisions, to these choices that push you in these loopholes of your destiny that, oh man, just makes you crash. It ends it. That's why you gotta constantly look at yourself in the mirror. You gotta constantly remind yourself, what am I doing it for? What am I doing and what am I doing it for, bro? You gotta constantly do it. You have to. Cause that eats you alive, you won't even know it. By the time you realize it, it's so hard to get out. It's so hard to get out. Bro, don't follow these people, bro. They doing it wrong, bro. I'm telling you, they doing it wrong, bro. Don't you feel the conviction? Don't you feel it in your spirit? Don't you feel it in your heart to move around? Don't you feel it? Man, you got to feel it, man. You had to feel it, man. You know, it's like he ended up putting you in a booby trap where you will take anything, and if you don't stand on your business, you don't stand on your boundaries, but you don't, you know, have faith that other things are available, that greater things are coming. It's gonna be hard to make it, bro, with this willpower alone. Especially since you playing in the dragon, playing inside the dungeon with the dragon. A lot of y'all folks is playing with the dragon. The dragon's so smooth. Got a nice deep voice, look good. They know what you like. Know the whole scripture, know everything that you know. Everything, bro. I better be careful, bro. I'm telling you, babe. Them folk don't walk the walk. They don't walk what they talk, man. Folk, you need to look at them folk with their eyes up. With that left eye like that. I'm telling you. Hey, man. I got the bags out right now. Going stupid, man. The best yet to come. Link in the bio. Want to donate to the channel, man. Cash App. $, INSTAR28. That's in the bio. Everything in the bio, man. Be careful, man. Don't let them folk eat you alive. They're trying to do it.